Hey guys, welcome back to another Capital Gains 500 video, and today we are checking out Big Commerce. This is the arch nemesis, the arch rival of Shopify, which honestly, compared to Shopify, major oof, but that doesn't matter because price is irrelevant when comparing stocks to stocks. It's not apples to apples, it's not bananas to bananas. It's really hard to compare a stock to another stock, especially when all their fundamentals are different, how many shares they have floating around is different, and the way they do business is different. Even though they are very direct competitors, Big Commerce versus Shopify, is Big Commerce the next Shopify? Well, to be specific, the next Shopify stock, which damn. And look at this, look at the 5-year chart on Shopify. Wow. From where Big Commerce is right now at around $68, $70, bam, 1,091. Can Big Commerce have this type of growth? Very, very potentially. Shopify's market cap is actually at $131 billion, while Big Commerce hasn't even registered. If we take a look over on Webull, their key statistics are not there. This stock was just IPO'd today. It was a great day for the company, for the early investors who believed in another e-commerce platform provider, and they got a huge payday. And why do I say that? Because originally the stock was supposed to IPO at around $23, $24, but it first started actually trading on the floor for around $68, or 183% above the initial IPO price. And there was a total of 9 million shares being sold on the exchange. 6.8 million were created by the company, and 2 million were from existing shareholders. So like I said, some people got a huge payday today, especially with that opening price of $68, 200% gains, well above that, because as you can see, once it opened at $67, $68, it took off like a rocket, hitting the top at all the way to $93.99, almost 94, but then it went crashing down. It crashed down from $94 all the way to $73, $74 for a decrease of 20% in the early trading day. Then it had a nice little rally where it picked up and the buyers came in, and then for the rest of the day it had a little stagnant sell-off. But what does this tell us? Today was the first day of trading. It's not to be surprised of this type of volatility, especially with a very high in demand, huge potential growth stock on the exchange, to have these type of swings. In my prediction, they're going to continue. They're going to continue to go crazy. It might be another 2 weeks before we start getting an established price and an established market cap. Once again, even on Robinhood, they can't register a market cap due to all the volatility. It's going to take a little bit of a while till we get the full fundamentals of Big Commerce to know a price where it's a good purchase. But most investors who are jumping on into Big Commerce are really in the hopes of having the next Shopify. But the thing is, Big Commerce and Shopify are very different, especially because Shopify is Goliath. Big Commerce could potentially be David. Can David beat Goliath in this scenario? Well, it's going to have to overcome a lot of obstacles. Already with the current trading price, the company is being valued at around $5.4 billion, way under Shopify's $113 billion, whatever it was, as we saw earlier. But as a consumer who has used Shopify before, I myself am a big Shopify user. So for me, as an actual consumer, to use Big Commerce, it's going to take some big convincing for me to transfer over, once again, in the aspect of a consumer. But don't get me wrong, this isn't just being a bias like, oh no, I prefer Shopify over Big Commerce. Big Commerce has so much room to grow. And, you know, they're flexing their muscles that they already have some big names under their wings, such as Ben & Jerry's, Skull Candy, Sony, Woolrich. Well, to me, the most impressive one, I will say, is Sony. But then again, Shopify has the Kardashians. Shopify has a lot of small dropshipping businesses that started and then they grow into huge multi-million-dollar companies who solemnly swear by Shopify, because Shopify's integrations are great. They're amazing. They've expanded out incredibly in all sources of of commerce. And actually, here's the thing, like for investors who are jumping on early to BigCommerce at a price tag, let's just say between $60 to $90. Wherever, if you purchased some today, let me know in the comments, but wherever you purchased, in order for BigCommerce to go all the way to the $1,000 mark, but you know, that's way out there. Let's say at least $500 a share. For that to happen, BigCommerce is going to have to bring in a lot more people, a lot more users onto its platform. Shopify already, in my opinion, is starting to try to directly compete with Amazon, because Shopify has been making moves to offer like 2-day shipping, membership, warehousing to expand its business and let its users and consumers use facilitating sites for their own benefit. So it's a win-win for the company and it's a win-win for their users. BigCommerce is barely getting into trying to increase their revenue, increase their users. As it is already, there's so many websites and businesses out there that in order to be successful and pay up to the big giants like BigCommerce to use their platform, I as a small user, as a small business owner, have to be successful. And Shopify, I've already had great experience with them helping me out. BigCommerce, I will unfortunately, and this is a bias, like I never used them. I've never seen their platform. I barely have gone onto their website, and I only checked it out today to make this video, and it looks really nice, really clean. But I've never actually seen any big ads to come on over with them. Don't get me wrong, e-commerce is the future. It's growing every day, day in and day out. But now you have so many competitors and everybody's really trying to get as many users as possible. Amazon is also a competitor with BigCommerce. Why? Because merchants and sellers can use Amazon's platform. Walmart is coming out ahead. They let third-party sellers be on Walmart.com and have their little own stores there. Shopify, you know, that's the king of drop shipping right now, but they also have the best and easy to use platform, in my opinion. BigCommerce, I have not seen ever really even been on their user interface or seen what they have to offer. But right now with today, I know we're supposed to be talking about the stock price, but I'm trying to give you guys my point of view of like, okay, this is the business. I've known it, I've seen it. It works great. I personally, unfortunately, I do see this as a growth stock, a very potential one. But it's going to take some time. It is going to continue to be volatile. So if you're going to invest in this, be prepared for a nice wavy ride. The fact that it opened up at 68 is very crazy to me. That's why you see on Robinhood that it's plus 183% at the open. That is crazy. Like, it's like, whoa, I didn't get to buy it at an earlier price. No, that was for insiders, for the real accredited investors who got the first leg to be able to invest. And then it gets thrown into the public where everyone else has to then buy it at the extreme price because it's already tripled in value at around 68, 78, 75, $90. That's a lot of money for this stock. Continuing forward, once again, I do see the business with a lot of potential. I have no idea where it's going to end up in a week. I have no idea where it's going to end up in a month. Unfortunately, because of this huge jump, I actually do even see a huge potential for the downside, unfortunately. And I know that's not a popular opinion to say like, oh, this might go down. But you have to remember that at the open, it just tripled. So it wouldn't be a surprise to go down another 30%. If there was to go 30% down, you're looking at the stock price to be around around $40 to $50, and that is totally possible. Like, don't think it's not. Just because you purchased this stock at 75, it will never go to $50. Oh, trust me, it can. And will it? I don't know, but I'm just trying to advise you, like, be very careful. This is a very hyped stock. It is a growth stock, in my opinion. It has so much potential, but right now in the IPO, in the initial week, the initial month of opening, it's going to be fluctuating crazy. So be very careful. Since it's a new stock, there are no options. So if you're a trader, all you can do is purchase as many shares as you can afford. Not recommending that. Again, I personally am staying away. I'm going with the tried and true stock, Shopify. Personally, I like that one. I've been a long-term investor in that one, and it's been doing really good for me. I don't see it affecting Shopify's stock price in any way to bring it down, to bring their market cap, because BigCommerce is out in front. Like, no, I personally am more in love with Shopify. Again, that's just me. I love to trade it. I love to do options trading with it. But again, e-commerce, online commerce is expanding. So watch out. This company has huge potential. All I have to say is I like it, but it is the underdog. It is the underdog, and for that reason, because of the price tag, it might, to me, in my opinion, I feel like it's a little bit overpriced. Can it jump up to $100? Yes, it can, and it might even do that more easily. But I personally am coming out and saying I'm a little bearish on this in the short term. Once a real price can be established, then we'll keep on going. But at the same time, not a lot of people know about Big Commerce, because again, I haven't seen this advertised so heavily. Today with its initial IPO just on Robinhood, only 4,000 people jumped on. So maybe there's a lot of bystanders, a lot of speculators waiting to see, can I get it at a more fair price? Let me see what happens. But I'm bringing it to the attention to my subscribers to let them know, watch out, be careful. I think I personally, what's the best price for me to purchase this? I would say $40. It's not gonna go down to the initial $28, $26 that they wanted to IPO it. It's not going to do that, in my opinion. I really don't believe that, but I do think it could go down in half its value. So that's going to be a loss of almost 50%, because I'm saying half, and the price can go down to like $40. What's a great price to pick up Big Commerce? In my opinion, I would like to pick up Big Commerce, and I'm going to be on the lookout. If it comes true, be sure that I'm going to try to pick up some shares, because I know the rebound is going to be good, both short term and long term, if I can get Big Commerce at a great price, at around $40. I'm not going to try to time the low. That's very difficult, very impossible. As you guys saw today, you can't really time this stock. Once it took off, it took off. Once it started selling off, it sold off. It's very difficult to time the bottom. As we continue to have this stock in the stock market and be able to track its progress, we're going to be able to create our support and resistance lines. Right now, obviously, no one wanted it to go under its initial IPO, its initial opening, because that would be a disastrous loss. But I wouldn't be so surprised for it in the next week or 2 weeks for maybe it to decrease again to $40, $45, $50. That's where I personally want to pick it up. If it shoots up to the moon and goes up to $100, oh well. This stock personally was not for me, because I am not willing to pay this high premium price right now. I am not. If I can start seeing the fundamentals, start seeing the patterns, start seeing a great track history, I will be very interested in purchasing Big Commerce. As you can see, even right now, it's literally 4 p.m. and it's still open in the aftermarket for this stock. There's people out there purchasing it. Very, very low volume, especially the fact that it's even open till now. And look at those volume numbers, 915, 25. What? 25? And yes, this is in 1 minute, so let's condense it down to 30 minutes so we can see the total tallies. 10,000, 1,000, 1,500 in 30 minutes, 1,777. See, it looks to me like a lot of institutions, a lot of large investors are not that crazy about it at the moment. Again, I could be totally wrong. There is a very limited supply. In my opinion, the amount of 9 million shares out there trading can pull this stock upwards pretty easily, but we'll have to see. That's why I do not want to pick up this stock anywhere between 85 and up. I'd be like, maybe, again, if you're trying to get a fair price right now, I don't know what it is, again, but I would personally pick it up if it starts going under. And even then, I would start to see, okay, where is it going? Where will Big Commerce go tomorrow? I actually see it spiking up for tomorrow a little bit before having this type of same pattern tomorrow. That's just me. I don't know. I really have no idea if I'm going to be right or wrong. But overall, my message to you guys is be careful. This is another high growth stock potential. We just have to see when can we purchase it for a great price, and when can we jump on it for a great ride upwards. Let me know in the comments down below your thoughts. What do you think is a great price for this? Did you pick up any Big Commerce? Are you instead gonna invest in Shopify and Amazon and Walmart and all those other commerce sites? Big Commerce direct competitor is Shopify, but I truly feel like Shopify is not even trying to compete with Big Commerce. They're really trying to compete now with Amazon and Walmart and the big retailers. So that's what I'm seeing. So always watch out, be careful. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe so you can be up to date with my videos coming out, and to help you guys out, give you guys an extra opinion, an unbiased opinion, telling you guys what I see, how I see it, not lying to you guys, not saying, well, buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it. Come on, it's the next Shopify, it's the next Shopify. Is it the next Shopify? Maybe, but it has a long way to go there. Shopify is very well established. Watch out. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Liftoff of the Falcon 9 and Crew Dragon. Go NASA, go SpaceX, Godspeed, bottom dog.
Godspeed indeed.
Vehicle pitching downrange.